On to songs. My number 7 song was Taemin's Thirsty. This song instantly had my heart when I listened to the album, and then when he released that video, that dance video, whew, your girl was gone. Like, that is my song. I can't get over that. Also, short little story, when we went to Korea this year, we went to SM Town's cafe, the COEX Ardium, or however you say that, and whew, your girl, it was like on the 2nd or 3rd floor. If you've seen videos or you've been there, then you'll know, like, it's the theater floor, and there was a huge screen and it was just playing Thirsty. And I was just like, what is life? Like, Christmas came so early for me, and I was so happy, and I really needed nothing else in my life. Like, I was so good. The 6th song is CNBlue's Royal Rumble. So I reacted to CNBlue, and I feel like I made a video over this, like a recommended music Monday or something, and someone told me, I could be making this up, but I feel like someone told me that Royal Rumble is actually not a new song. Like, it's not a song that came out this year. It came out on a past album or something. I could have been imagining that, maybe I dreamt that, but regardless, Royal Rumble, like, from the beginning of this year till now, I have not stopped listening to it. There's just something about it. The guitar, the harmonies, the vocals, like the drums, everything about it is so just mesmerizing and beautiful, and I can't stop listening to it. I really don't have like a specific reason why this is my number 6, other than I've listened to it almost every week for the whole year. So, I mean, if that just doesn't go to show you how much I love a song, I don't know what would. But yeah, CNBlue, and not only that, but they came out with a great album, which I really love the album, and this is the first CNBlue album that I like really took to. Their other albums, I can take or leave them. Like, they're not my favorite band, but this year they came out with a great album, and that song was my favorite. Number 5 is Brave Girl's Rollin. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but that video had me shook. That almost made it into my favorite MVs video. And if you watch it, it's almost like the Block 7 thing. Like, you're like, why? You know, what is there that really like grabs you? And I think it's just the fact that it's a solid K-pop video. Like, you watch that and you're like, that's K-pop right there. Like, good choreography, good B-roll. You had that really awesome shot when they were all dancing, and like when the camera zoomed out, you had like the space theme and the red moon in the back. It was just gorgeous. Like, I loved it. I love their outfits. But this is the song, and Rollin is a bop. Oh my goodness. If you haven't heard this song or the album that goes with this song, please do yourself a favor and go look it up, because it was just whew, like, Brave Girls make some good title songs, but I think this one is my favorite. And it's like a perfect blend of like a club summer jam, but also it still works well here in the fall and the winter. Like, I'm still listening to it and enjoying it. So this song never gets old for me, and Brave Girl's vocals on this song were really good, and I just loved it so much. Also, the rap was really nice too. Number 4 is S.E.S's Paradise, the true definition of an SM song. Like, this song just had me on my feet. I was dancing, I was going. I couldn't stop playing it when it first came out, and I think it came out pretty close to the beginning of the year. And then just a few months ago, like, I was going through like playlists and YouTube videos and stuff, and I heard it again, and I was like, how did I forget about this song? Like, it's just so much fun. And those women, like, they haven't been in the game for a long time now, but their vocals feel fresh, they feel fun, they sound so good and so incredible, and they work so well together. And just the song is like I know they're a 90s group, and so that's kind of what they were going for, that kind of retro sound. But to be honest, that could have been a sound for today. Like, that song was the perfect mix of retro and new, and I loved it so much. Number 3, we're gonna slow it down a little, and this is Junggigo's Across the Universe. This is that perfect song that you just put on, and this goes for a lot of his music. He makes a lot of great, just, this sounds awful, but like, just easy listening. Now, some artists would hate to hear that. They'd be like, I don't want you, you know, this shouldn't be easy listening. But to be honest, it's such a compliment, because sometimes you don't want to be up and bopping around. You don't want to be feeling a certain type of way. You don't want to be feeling angry. You don't want to be feeling sad. Like, you just kind of want to relax and unwind. And this is coming from just like a foreigner's perspective. When you listen to Across the Universe, it just, man, it mellows you out. It's such a great song. And if you've watched my videos throughout the year, I put it in the background of my videos pretty frequently, because it's just such great music to have on. But what I love about this song the most is, in fact, the lyrics. For a long time, I just went listening to the song just to listen to the song, and I didn't take the time to look up the lyrics. And when I finally did, I was like, wow, like, it had something to say, and it was so poignant and just beautiful, and I really loved the writing. And I don't know, maybe it was just the way it was translated and it's saying something, you know, different, but I loved the sort of story and the emotion behind the song as well. And so that's why it's so high up on my list, because not only do I just love the sound of it and I love Junggigo's voice, but I loved the lyrics as well. Number 2 is IKON's Bling Bling. What? IKON? Who the heck is that? I know. It's been so long since we heard from them. I don't even remember when this song came out, but I just remember, like, this is IKON. This song, forget everything you've heard in the past, forget their other mini albums, their full album. Bling Bling is truly like IKON, and this is their sound, this is their swag, this is what they should have been all along. I love this song so much, and I like that each of the members kind of got their own part. Now, there are some members, as always with YG groups, there are some members that get a little more time than others, but for the most part, you really get to hear all of the members, and I don't know, it's a fun damn song. Like, this song really just kind of gets me pumped up, but also, like, it's perfect to put on in the car, and you just feel so good and chill, and like, I don't know, I can't describe it. I know I'm doing an awful job, but it is my number 2 for a reason, so just take note of that. Speaking of Bling Bling, my number 1 is Jonghyun's Our Season. So this year, Jonghyun didn't actually come out with an official second album. It's not considered a studio album, it's more considered a compilation album, because the songs on the album, Story Up 2, are kind of songs that he's released over time as singles, or I think when he was doing his radio show, he would release some of his songs at a time. So it's not considered an album, but it is on Story Up 2. It's the last song, or the second to last song on Story Up 2. And if you don't keep up with SHINee, you don't keep up with Jonghyun, recently it's kind of gained some traction. I know when the Story Up came out this year, and I think the kind of big song on it was Lonely, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe Love Is So Nice, I want to say. But really, Our Season was kind of like kind of forgotten about, but when I first listened to the album, that was the song that grabs me. And that's one of my favorite things about Jonghyun, is that he always puts like my favorite song at the very end or close to the end of his albums. Like Suit Up on She is so gorgeous, so beautiful, and that's my favorite song on She Is, and that's like the last song. So he just has this knack for really catching my heart at the last minute of the album. Like, I don't know why he does that, because it always messes me up. I'm always like, wow, that was a great album, you know, maybe here or there, kind of, and then the last song comes on, I'm like, oh right, there's this song. Like, and Our Season is so beautiful. Just his voice is probably the warmest that I think I've ever heard from him. The piano in the background, I think there's like an acoustic guitar in the background as well, and the lyrics, I think the reason why it's become kind of the popular song to quote recently after his death is because the lyrics are very, and looking back, it's very eerie how kind of close they are. It's like 11:30. What you doing out there? Anyway, it's eerie how close the lyrics are to a goodbye, and I think that's why it's become so popular, and it's kind of been spread around the most, because the lyrics are like, it's kind of like, hey, we'll see each other again, even though these are the coldest months, you know, just remember me and I'll keep you warm. There's a really good line, and I even quoted this on my Instagram with a video of this song, but he says, I'll be back. Those are such pretty words, because it's a goodbye to meet again on a promise. And like, just, I mean, I had read the translation for this song before, but that was months ago when the album came out, and so when I reread it very recently after his death, like, this song just had me in tears. It used to be kind of the song that I played right before I went to sleep, and it really just kind of warmed my soul and made me feel really happy and like content with life, and I was just like, everything's gonna be okay. And now it's that song that like brings me to tears, and I'm just like, the world is gonna end. But then I do remember the lyrics to the song, and I remember that he's really comforting us and trying to tell us, you know, it's okay, we'll see each other again, things will get better. So that is my #1 song of 2017, Jonghyun's Our Season. Thank you guys so much for watching this. This is probably gonna end up being like 40 minutes long. The last 2 videos I've made are 30 to 40 minutes long. I've just had a lot to say recently. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not making videos as much as I used to. In the comments below, tell me your thoughts and opinions on my list. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Would you have switched some songs or music videos around? Or would you have kept it in the same order? And share with me your lists of your favorite music videos and songs of 2017. Like this video, subscribe, follow me on Tumblr and Twitter. Those are down below. And thanks for watching CUKpop Today, and have a good day.